Have been there, not when it's been low enough to walk across. And while I want to say, this place has been flooded with people. You and I were just talking. Hey, it's always a great time to get out in nature. And, Tower Rock in particular, this is, yes, it's somewhat unusual for us to be able to walk out there, but it does happen. It happened back in 2012 and typically happens every few years. So, again, it's not all of that rare.
And it's switched names over the years.
It has. Of course, that's what the name Grand Tower, the town Grand Tower, is actually named after, right across the river on the Illinois side. We do have freeze warnings in effect this morning, really all the way to the Gulf Coast. And, of course, no freeze warnings right into much of our region. The Boot Hill, Missouri, Northwest Tennessee still included in that right now. But one of the reasons we haven't seen the freeze warnings locally is because we had a killing freeze in many locations yesterday morning. So the National Weather Service says, hey, the growing season has pretty much ended here in the region. We're probably not going to go forward with any freeze warnings. But outside right now, temperatures are near the freezing mark. A few spots back in the upper 20s. One of the things that we have seen through the overnight hours is a breeze, and that light wind mixing up the air and actually keeping temperatures a little warmer than what we had anticipated. Our forecast called for lows all the way back into the mid-20s, but that breeze has kept temperatures a little warmer than what we thought. Right now, 32 in Pinckneyville and down to 34 in Benton and McLeansboro. Mount Vernon at 32. Vienna currently at 34. Meanwhile, Marion at 33. Metropolis also at 33 at this hour. Harrisburg right at the freezing mark at 32 degrees. We do have some upper 20s in a few locations. Paducah right now at 29. Wickliffe, Kentucky at 34. Clinton at 32 and Union City, Tennessee at 30. So some of those low-lying areas, some of the areas that maybe are shielded from the wind, well, we have seen temperatures drop back into the upper 20s. But 29 in Perryville, 29 also in Fredericktown, 28 currently in Cape Girardeau. Meanwhile, up on the hilltop there, Zalman to Greenville right now at 32. Malden, Missouri also at 32 degrees, and Sykeston also right at the freezing mark. That breeze does, well, it keeps our temperatures a little warmer, but of course makes it feel a little cooler on our skin. Wind chills back into the mid-20s. It's a chilly morning outside. It's going to be another chilly afternoon, so winter coats this morning. May want to have a jacket pretty handy this afternoon, especially when you factor in that wind picking up once again today from the west and northwest. A little warmer in here for Thursday, and a big warm up in store for us by Friday and especially into the weekend. Winds turn a little more southerly, and we've got some very, very warm weather in store for us by the weekend. Live view from Carbondale looking back towards the north this morning. Again, if you find a flag, you may notice it is from the northwest this morning. A little breezy out there, and we've been tracking yet another trough. That's that brown line there making its way through the region. Big area of low pressure into the Great Lakes. It's been bringing days of lake effect snow, the first of the season for many locations in the Great Lakes. Detroit right now at 41, Cedar Rapids, Iowa at 18, Kansas City at 28. But we are going to start seeing some warmer air build out across the plains over the next couple of days. Today we're in the low to mid 50s, so still about 15 degrees below average. A little breezy this afternoon. The fire threat remaining fairly high too. After sunset tonight, we'll drop back in the mid to upper 30s quickly, and then tomorrow morning, waking up maybe pretty close to where we are right now, near freezing, maybe a couple degrees below freezing, and then tomorrow afternoon, winds turn out of the southwest. There's the big warm up. Upper 60s across much of the area on Thursday afternoon. Some lower 70s showing up into parts of southeast Missouri. The core of the cold air getting on out of here. Here comes the warm up. Pattern shift set to occur towards the end of the week. 76 by Friday, and then the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, some great weather in store for us. I know it's still that time of year to head to the pumpkin patch, enjoy all the fall activities. Should be a picture perfect weekend coming up. Afternoon high temperatures closing in on 80 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. We are tracking a storm system early next week, Monday and Tuesday, especially Monday night into Tuesday. That is likely going to drag another cold front through, bring our next chance for some showers and possibly a few thunderstorms. And then another big cool down into the second half of next week. That weekend, though, gosh, second half of October, temperatures near 80.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
nice.
somebody that's holding on for summer or something like that, or at least some warmer weather. That's my
keeping the shorts handy.
Here it is, yes. Thank you, Nick.